Hey everyone, welcome to Life Tale HQ. Today I've got a chilling tale of betrayal, hidden secrets and sweet, calculated revenge. This is a true inspired story submitted by one of our viewers. Names and details changed for privacy. It's about a woman who seemed to have the perfect life, until she uncovered her husband's double life. Grab your coffee, turn off the lights and let's dive in. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss daily stories like this. Let's get started. My name is Emily Harper. I'm 34 years old, a certified public accountant working from home in Seattle. 5 years ago, I married the man I thought was my soulmate, Ryan Harper, a 37-year-old marketing executive who always seemed to have it all together. We lived in a beautiful downtown condo overlooking the Puget Sound, drove matching luxury cars, and posted those perfect couple photos on Instagram. No kids yet. We were enjoying our time as Ryan always said. But looking back, the cracks were there from the start. Ryan was charming, ambitious, always talking about big deals at work. He handled all our finances because, as he put it, "You're too busy with your freelance clients, babe. Let me take care of us." I trusted him completely. After all, his salary was over $180,000 a year, and my income from accounting gigs added another $80,000. We were comfortable. Or so I thought. It all started unraveling last fall. I was doing laundry one evening when I found a crumpled receipt in Ryan's jacket pocket. It was for a $8,200 diamond necklace from Tiffany's, purchased in cash 2 weeks earlier. Ryan had been on a work trip to New York that week. When I asked him about it casually over dinner, he laughed it off. "Oh, that? It was a bonus gift for a client's wife. Help close a big deal." I smiled and nodded, but something felt off. I'm an accountant. Numbers are my life. I couldn't shake it. That night, while Ryan was asleep, I logged into our joint banking app on his phone. He never changed the password. What I saw made my stomach drop. Thousands of dollars missing. Transfers to unknown accounts labeled business expenses. Withdrawals at casinos in Vegas. During trips he told me were for conferences. And then, Venmo payments to someone named Lana Kissmark, with notes like "for our weekend getaway" and heart emojis. I didn't sleep that night. The next day, I started digging deeper. Quietly. I didn't confront him. Not yet. I knew if I did, he'd gaslight me or cover his tracks. So I played the perfect wife. Cooking his favorite meals, planning date nights, all while building my case. Over the next 4 months, I turned into a detective. I accessed old emails. He used the same password for everything. Lazy. I hired a private investigator discreetly with my separate savings account. Thank God I'd kept one from before marriage. And I audited every transaction like it was a client's books. Here's what I uncovered. The condo? Bought mostly with $200,000 from my inheritance after my parents passed. Ryan had convinced me to put it in both names for tax reasons, but the down payment was 100% mine. Our savings? Drained by over $150,000 in investments that turned out to be gambling losses on offshore sites. The affair, Lana Voss, a 26-year-old influencer he met at a work event. Photos of them in hotels, trips to Miami and Hawaii. All paid with our money. She was living the high life. Designer bags, spa days, even rent for her apartment. But the worst? Ryan wasn't just cheating and gambling. He was committing fraud at work. Fake expense reports, kickbacks from vendors, skimming client budgets. His big salary was inflated by illegal side hustles. I found emails proving it. I documented everything. Screenshots, bank statements, PI photos of him with Lana, even recordings of his late-night phone calls I secretly made. I compiled it into a massive folder. Printed, notarized, backed up on encrypted drives. Meanwhile, Ryan got cocky. He started staying out late, picking fights over nothing. In January, he dropped the bomb. "Emily, I want a divorce. I've fallen out of love. It's not you, it's me." Classic line. He moved out to clear his head, straight to Lana's place. I later learned. He filed first through his sleazy lawyer. His demands? He wanted the condo, claiming he paid for it. Half my savings, alimony even though I earned decently, and to keep his car debt-free. His narrative. I was the controlling wife who pushed him away, and he was the breadwinner entitled to everything. I didn't fight back publicly. I hired the best divorce attorney in Seattle, Margaret Klein, a shark known for tearing apart cheating spouses. She reviewed my evidence and grinned. This isn't a divorce, honey. This is a takedown. The court date arrived in April. Ryan showed up looking smug in his tailored suit, Lana on his arm in a tight dress, whispering and laughing. He smirked at me across the room like he'd already won. The hearing started. His lawyer painted me as the villain. My client built this life while Mrs. Harper worked part-time from home. Then Margaret stood up. Calmly, methodically, she presented the evidence. First, proof the condo was my separate property, inheritance documents, transfer records. Second, financial dissipation. Itemized list of $220,000 spent on gambling and the affair, without my consent. Third, the fraud. She submitted the emails and reports to the judge, and CC'd Ryan's company HR. Ryan's face went pale. His boss called mid-hearing. He was fired on the spot for embezzlement. Police investigation pending. Lana? She slipped out the back door halfway through, blocking him on her phone by the end of the day. The judge's ruling. Condo fully mine. Ryan ordered to pay me $150,000 in compensation for wasted assets. He keeps his debts, his gambling losses, and whatever's left of his reputation. No alimony for him. In fact, he owes legal fees. As we left the courtroom, Ryan cornered me in the hallway, tears in his eyes. Emily, please. I messed up. Can we talk? I'll change. I looked him straight in the eye. You thought you'd take everything from me. But numbers don't lie, Ryan. And neither do I. I walked away, head high, into the Seattle rain that finally cleared into sunshine. Now, I live in that condo alone, redecorated, peaceful. I'm dating again, focusing on my career. And Ryan? Last I heard, he's crashing on a friend's couch, drowning in debt, with criminal charges looming. Ladies, trust your gut. Document everything. And remember, revenge is a dish best served with cold, hard facts. What did you think of Emily's story? Would you have handled it the same way? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read them all. If you've got a similar story of betrayal or revenge, send it to your email or submission link. Thanks for watching. Like if this gave you chills, subscribe for more daily stories and hit the bell. See you tomorrow. Stay strong out there.